utility man. Meanwhile, for Monte, they don't have a kit, but they've got dualies and 2 flashes for this one. Moro takes a little look at mid, taking tags. He looks to get back to safety. Looks like he will just make it down connector, but hallzerk ready and waiting. What a start from Complexity.
5-man on road to the A-bomb site. Utility on the way as well. 3 remain for Monte. 4 guns in the hands of the 3 CTs. Grim going for a quick plant after checking that the truck was clear. Bro was very active in that first map. He may have to wait to get started in the second because this pistol run is looking unlikely. Krasnal going through with the dualies. Nothing doing just yet. hallzerk on the truck, minding his own business. It's the first kill then for Complexity. hallzerk spotted, but they will delay as much as they can. Look at the spam come through for Krasnal though. Elige is deleted, and now it's just down to Krasnal. Is there a kit for him on the floor maybe? Doesn't look like there will be. Time to save those pistols and that Kevlar. He's got perfect Kevlar right now and 3 kills. If they opt for the force buy and he doesn't get touched by the bomb, he can get a cheap helmet. And who knows what else. 2,900 though. Oh, he can't buy the silence M4. Oh, that's annoying. Is that a cuck? Is he cucked by Valve?
I think so, James. Yeah, I didn't consider the P2000s as well. Like, I'm sure some of these players have not played with the P2000 for ages. Had to in the pistol. And hey, I'm sure Monte fans will be blaming that right now. It was all the P2000. It's worse than the USP. Clearly.
Oh, he's got a stock knife. He's got a stock knife. Oh, this is gross. So cheap looking and non-shiny. Oh, mattified. Oh.
All right. Complexity have got that B water control they were looking for. What is weird, the default skins? Okay, I've got to get used to it.
It just makes me think everyone's cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
Apart from Elige, of course.
No, this is just standard Elige. Boost doesn't go according to plan. A bit of utility into this B site, which is stacked right now for Monte. Complexity have the 1 Mac 10 they could send in to try and gather information. Definitely force buy with potential here from Monte. The gap in the smoke might not be playable in CS2, but it is for now in CSGO. Elsewhere, Bros actually just dropped the bomb at Monster. This could get a little tasty.
Clock is ticking, heading towards that 35-second mark, and those dualies are hungry. They want to get juice in round 2. Bombs on the floor for the time being. This is achievable, though, for Complexity, despite the issues, but despite the non-compliance from Monte. 3 on 2 as Complexity continue moving forth, and Sumdai Young will be the last man for the CT side, trying to get it done with that 5-7, pre-firing for days. 33% of the way there, then. Not fancying the rest, it seems. Or is he just resetting to go upstairs? He has a kit. There is a smoke. This is killing time. Is there anything left in this? If only he knew how low they are. Looking to make it a little more expensive before they part ways in this second round. Grim and hallzerk will start to fall back. 5-7 doesn't get it done, though. A 4K for Grimmy keeps it moving for Complexity.
Good start for Complexity on their map pitch. It's got a little sketchy. Bro just jiggling back and forth with the D. Off to a good start, but that response from Grim, controlling the spray very effectively. And here SDY goes for the big reposition. Does not work out for him. Good to see Grim getting on board early. For Monte again at the pistols picked up. I think most players prefer the 5-7 anyway. So not a big deal on that one.
It's a great pistol.
It is very good.
Even post-nerf, for those that remember it, it was absurd before that. Always interesting when you have contrast. Soon we'll have contrast. Early contrast with CSGO and CS2. The real contrast is to come some months down the line, at least 6 if you ask me. hallzerk with the longest winning streak on Face It in CSGO. Over 130 matches in a row. I think
Did you do your Face It rewind thing? What was your longest?
I think I've 11.
Yeah, I think mine was 8, which feels really low, but like it actually is hard to win a lot of games in a row. He must have had some mad 5-stack, surely. That's what I like to believe, anyway.
33 seconds for Complexity, moving into the site, cleaning house. Support flashbangs are so powerful, so useful. Coordination very good, synchronized like a dance troupe. Krasnal find. Not much. One kill, that'll be enough. AK collected, and now the real meat and potatoes of Overpass begins.
Get into the gun rounds. That patience from hallzerk. He held that tight angle for so long. Rim getting off to a really good start as well. Been a very consistent piece of the Complexity puzzle. See if they can continue their success early here on Overpass, though, because they're up against the full rifles of Monte now. A lot of Complexity players moving to B early. This looks like a quick one.
Light damage for Complexity as they move through. Damage gets heavier, but the trade is there. Grim creating space for the squad. Emka catches a lead from the back and escapes without taking too much. There's a 3-on-3, very fast indeed. Complexity going for the bomb plant, all on the side. And Monte will have a two-pronged assault at the very least. A port flash to hallzerk. Demka's very far behind, and now Monte are far behind in this round as Complexity keep the clean sheet. 4-0, all good in the hood for the boys in blue.
Very relaxed right now. This was a nice lurk smoke out through Monster, just allows you to get out onto the site really early, and it's frustrating for Monte. I love these early fast gun rounds from Complexity because Monte, you know, you were saving so heavily to get those guns out. You had to save a couple of rounds, and then your full rifle round just immediately gets wiped away. So really good to see Complexity off to this good start after they struggled a lot on the first map.
Great poverty status for Monte with the pistols once again. This is dry. The pack of biscuits with no glass of water inside. Not fun for Monte, not this start. All the momentum they had, maybe lost in the break. Certainly lost at the beginning of Overpass. The pick of Complexity. Monte showing great power in Ancient. Different story on Overpass so far.
Aggression here from Monte. Trying to stick together with these pistols. It's a good angle from JT. He's actually just gone off it. Liege will pick up the pieces. Woro has taken damage in the meantime. Oh, he actually landed a tag with that scout, but not going to lead to anything here. Could be a convincing round win indeed. Complexity building up cash, swimming in money right now with the 5-0 lead.
Whenever someone's trying to jiggle and you're trying to pre-fire them from a position, you should always play the Terminator theme. Dun 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 dun. Just keep doing that. It's erratic enough to make them walk into a headshot. I guarantee you it'll work. Guaranteed. Absolutely works 100% of the time, most of the time.
Monte making sure they have that bit of extra money. They've got to go M4A4s. Or the AUG, which seems to be SDY's preference in this round. A lot of long-range angles on Overpass, so definitely a viable option. I feel like when you're an in-game leader, he's a very happy man when you're winning 5-0 and you haven't had to get a single kill. JT's just been playing chess out here. Hasn't needed to click his mouse much. Could be about to change though. Woro's got that AWP out on CT side. He's yet to get a kill on the board either. See if the AWP in his hands can change that.
Big focus on short B. See that grenade in the smoke? Wait till tomorrow. Complexity with big intentions. Low utility, but plenty of firepower. 5 AKs on road. Monte are expectant though, but bro better not flag grenade. Almost delivering onto that second one. Floppy left of 12 HP. Demka still holding down short. Krasnal behind the sandbags. That bomb needs to get planted quickly. Krasnal walking into the bullets, but still standing for now. Heavily tagged, just trying to creep into the site. No more util remains for Monte, save for a flash on Demka. Waro looking for a quick scope and delivering, managing to escape. Anybody play off this distraction, though? He's dropped the bomb into the water, into the sewage, into the ammonia on the B bomb site, and that clock continues to tick. Is there a boost here for Complexity? Can go up to the rails, and indeed, up to the rafters he goes. Demka creeping in, wondering, looking to his left, but Grims to his right. The Liege will deliver the goods himself and hop back into the site. Two remain, Waro and SDY. Oh, does he have the angle for Floppy? Does he go for the wallbang here? Floppy's got almost no health. He's got nowhere to go. Down he goes, down to a 2-on-2 again. The AKs, the AWP. Now just the AWP. Waro with 20 HP, limited angles, no defuse kit, limited chance. Doesn't fancy it. 6-0 Complexity.
Big focus so far on that B site for Complexity, and it's really paying off for them. Brim's having a great start, and that boost up for Elige, I think it may have been heard by Monte. There was definitely a clear pre-aim to that position in Heaven. Elige turns around in time, wins that fight. Waro only gets 1 kill with the AWP, not enough influence on the outcome of the round. Complexity really running away with this now. A bad start from Bro. He nearly got a double there, but 1 for 1. Doesn't go according to plan. Brim, despite being blind, just able to adjust. That's the turn from Elige. Super snappy. And Monte have got to figure out what's going wrong on this B site right now. This upcoming round, Waro will still have the AWP, but the rest of the team won't be able to buy. I wouldn't hate Waro just taking that AWP down towards B. Even looking into B short early, seeing if he can sway Complexity from going into that B site.
Look at these low poly walls. Look at this low poly floor.
Taking every pixel while you can.
It's like Minecraft! Once you've seen a new overpass. But we love it. My favorite map in the map pool. 5-7s are back again for Monte, still seeking their first round, their opening round, if you will, in this second game of the series. Seen much focus towards B in recent Overpass games, and this one appears to be no different. Not for the time being, at the very least. Monte will have SDY and Waro being a little active. They want to hold on to this AWP if they can. Grim controlling connector, they're clearing house 1 by 1. The chances of Waro even surviving get lower and lower. Not much util left apart from a flashbang in the hands of Waro, and he's still upstairs, I believe. He's not in position to use this because that flashbang could do a lot were it to come into this B bomb site, but it won't come in. It won't come here in time. Demka's dropped. There goes Bro as well. Waro cares not of his preference. He cares to save this AWP. Showing presence now. Heading down the stairs, making some space for himself, but the flank is coming. Won't be needed because hallzerk will get that last frag. 7-0 Complexity. Just as Monte had a hell of a ride in the second half of the first map, if you didn't see it, Complexity are basically doing the same to them now.
Yeah, listen, man. Elige tweeted earlier, listen, you got to wait for our game before CS2. He's making this map quick. Maybe he knows something we don't. By the way, JT, still 0 kills. Like, that's... I'm not saying that was a bad thing. I'm saying that because he's just setting up the team on this B site every single round. They found the weakness, they're exploiting it. I genuinely think it's some in-game leader's dream to win a map without having the edit kill. That's kind of what you want to do. Maybe he'll be called upon later. He was fragging well on the first map. Here comes another gun round for Monte then. What can they change? What can they switch up? How can they adapt to the issues they're having at this B bomb site? It's going to be Waro and SDY playing A early. They look for that all pick in mid. SDY goes aggressive. Just a 1-for-1 trade early. Complexity won't mind that.
Will they gamble on Waro holding A alone, keeping the 3 towards B? So often B, but seeing nothing in short B might be what sends Bro up the stairs in the other direction. He's taking a lot of utility with him, but there's a fair amount on most of these players, and now we see that presence in short B, that presence that Monte were looking for earlier on, that presence, that lack of presence rather, which has sent a second player away from that B bomb site towards A. Significantly weakened the defenses here. You can see Bro is going for that information play with the FAMAS. Krasnor lost in the meantime. Position loss on Demka could do something crazy here. JT will get one for free. So Monte made the information play towards short B, didn't see anyone. One of their 3 leave that B bomb site. And as they look for information towards A, the B bomb site collapses.
Yeah, you see Monte there wanting to get more aggressive on mid at the start of the round, but a 1-for-1 trade isn't ideal. Saw how they were quite isolated from each other there. 2 on A, 2 on B. That B site falls. JT just ready to cut off the rotation. His first 2 kills on the board. Bro really wants this all. He's not going to get it. Floppy denies. Look at the money right now on Complexity. Leash had like $14,000. They are nearly maxed out. That's like $1 million in dog dollars. That's how that works, right?
Dog dollars. We don't go to the same stores. There's no CZ75 either. I forgot about that one. No CZ, no revolver, no MP5, no Silence M4.
Trying to think if there's any others.
I remember when it looked like there was a rifle called the TAC-21 that was going to be added to the game, and never did happen in the end. I'm sure there'll be more added to CS2. Maybe that'll be one of them. How do they
surprise me?
Even make these things significantly different after a time? How you couldn't have like 10 rifles in the game, you know, snipers aside, that is. How would they all differ? One uses a crank to fire bullets, muzzle loading. Who knows?
That's a question for someone smarter than me to answer.
Danger Zone, though, could have a care package where the Nova has slugs instead of birdshot, so you can just blast somebody from like 200 meters away. That would be nuts.
That'd be cool. Pistols out for Monte in this one. Half by, still potential. Brim up on that boost. Drops down, doesn't spot anyone. Decent stack on this B site, but it might not matter. JT's won that initial duel. Straight from Demka, but he's trapped in the corner. No way out. hallzerk takes him down. Complexity looking good for a 9-0 lead.
Wonderful momentum for Complexity. There's JT getting to 5 then. Everybody on the scoreboard for Complexity. Monte mostly on the floor.
Even when they stack the right side. Clean kills, the double swing goes okay, but then trapped in the corner. hallzerk dialed in on that angle. This has been a non-contest so far. Wow, SDY is taking the AWP in this round. Okay, he's going to solo play A so that they can 4-stack B. B site has been an issue. SDY going to be forced back early. Waro, normally the primary AWPer of this team, doesn't have it in this round.
I wonder if this is spawn-based or just drastic measures. Hopefully the former.
Complexity are taking A long. That is a position not being watched by Monte. This could get ugly for Monte right now.
And they're showing presence in this short B position as well. They've got their ankles in the water, and there's some harassment from JT sloshing about in the ammonia as there is a big creep, and SDY's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. Smoked like a kipper. Bomb collected. If they can control connector, there's a big rotation on the way from Monte, and a big push through Monster as well. Will they take the shortcut? They can't go towards T-spawn. That'd be crazy. All back towards B. Interesting. This looks like safe territory.
I think so. Which is a terrible position to be in when you're 9-0 down, but there's just no way you get back in here.
That looks like a complete lack of confidence in what is happening. Having made it up the stairs towards the A-bomb site, the bomb's not planted, 4v5, and they're just like, nah. That does not bode well.
Yeah, I mean, Waro, in-game leader of this team, maybe he just called for the calculated risk. At B site has had issues. They try and reinforce it. As soon as they do, Complexity go A. Just always one step ahead right now. 10-0. This could be a big old blowout on this map. Complexity don't want this to be their last CSGO map ever played. That's for damn sure. They lose, they are eliminated, but I don't think they're going to lose this one right now.
Made me think about some of my favorite maps, non-standard maps, but I'll wait for the next eco round. Who knows if it's around the corner or not. Floppy's going to, well, he's already losing money by winning rounds at this point. Maxing out his cash. Relatively unchallenged. Only 2 deaths for him thus far. Monte going aggressive once again. A 2-man investment towards the fountain. This time there's no response from Complexity. And only 5 versus 4 shows promise for Monte as they search desperately for their first round.
Start for them. Clean start, but look at JT sneaking in through short. Everyone watching him. Meanwhile, the monster play has been denied. Complexity try and pounce on JT's position, but pushing the smoke ends up going against them. Big risk that doesn't pay off. Monte should be set to get their first round on the board, barring disaster. hallzerk not clearing the corner, but Waro comes in to save his teammate, and Monte are finally on the board on Overpass.
Welcome, welcome. Not too late to get something from this half. Let's see if they can build big urgency in getting an early kill, able to retract, withdraw from that position with that advantage and survive the pressure towards B. That constant pressure, that continual pressure. Very frequent threats towards that bomb site. Complexity continue with lots of money. Let's see what they'll offer. 30-second incendiary doesn't land towards that playground area. JT and hallzerk will press on. Very prompt clearance of that connector position. Quick jump pick from Bro. Monte very concerned with that short B position. This AUG, though, could shred if they move in the wrong direction. SDY being careful as he falls back to the bomb site, or suggests he does.
Something to play with behind the smoke. He takes initiative against the Liege, but look at that response. JT spams him straight back, so nothing for free here. That shot connects, but it's through the wall. So Grim stays alive on a slither of health. Now Waro is trapped in long bathrooms, but they're not going to try and hunt him. Complexity turn their attention to B with 44 seconds remaining. They still have enough utility to make this play work.
How many CTs will be here, however? Bro just about makes it in. 32 seconds, it's a slow poke from Complexity. But they're finding a way, especially with that frag from hallzerk. 2 on 2, 24 seconds. Time is getting more and more urgent as hallzerk just goes round the side to make it doable. Has he got a warbang in him, Waro? He needs one. He's not given what he's looking for. hallzerk falls back. He disconnects from the bomb site. Or I may have to let this one go as well. Spam yield limited results. There's nobody home. Knock knock, who's there? Absolutely no one, unless you touch that bomb. Point of no return. Frustration maybe for Waro, as he will lose his AWP. Maybe he'll lose everything else as well. Doesn't matter about the T's dying. Maybe some frustration there for Monte.
Wasn't that little gap in the smoke. That's how JT got the frag back. Decent transfer from Krasnow, but hallzerk doing well with some medium range AWPing. Always easy to land those shots, but he delivers. I think Waro maybe just showing a bit of frustration that how this game has gone so far. Can still afford the AWP in this round, but really had a chance on that retake when the time got so low. Boost early allows Demka to take water control. I was wondering if there was a gap. Well, he can't see anything apparently, but Demka certainly can. CT favored. SDY gets one back on mid, so a two-man advantage for Monte.
Monster flash, and maybe there's a chance for Complexity to make this half even more oppressive. They're in the right spot. There's a big rotation falling back from the A bomb site. If that window's going to be here for Complexity, JT gets flashed in, but the CTs are here as well. The numbers have increased. Waro's posted up. He'll need to deliver, though. Just 5 kills for him in these 12 rounds that we've seen so far. Looking for that wall bang once again. Nothing doing. Once again, hallzerk on the other end is going to be a problem. JT, though, getting his 2 kills in this one, leaving Krasnow in a 1 versus 3. Nothing is going the way of Monte in Overpass. This is way worse than Ancient, it feels like.
JT's really rocketed up the scoreboard. 0 kills for a while. Up to 9 now. To show us what he's capable of. And for Monte, just some of these fights not looking dialed in right now. Krasnow will get that exit kill. At least he holds on to 1 gun, but silver linings are not what Monte need right now. You have just joined us. Is the round of 12 here at the Pro League playoffs. A spot at quarterfinals on the line. Still on CSGO for now. We're playing with the default weapons for both teams. They've both agreed on that. Want to get this game in the books. It's not working out for Monte right now. Maybe this was always going to be an uphill battle on Complexity's map pick. Monster aggression looking likely here from Monte. Have just pushed through Monster, so that's great map control there for Monte. They've cleared out B pretty significantly.
I think Floppy's heard this, based on how he's by the nightclub. Waro holding things down elsewhere. This will kill a few extra seconds at least, that presence from Monte earlier on. Not going to outstay their welcome. What do Complexity make of this? 4 on 5. Monte looking to double their score to a second round late on in this half. Flashing throw in, but to no avail, and there's limited position for the remainder of Monte. An advantage for the time being, but look at that U-tilt. Waro in short is going to be key. Smoke in his direction though, he'll say hello. They have to lurk until his teammates can get activated now, if they can. hallzerk looking for them, going down to the tech line. That gun frag will be traded eventually. There it is, Monte will make it to a second round late on in Overpass with 1 more to fight for.
I thought Complexity made a pretty good read there. As you said, Floppy probably heard those steps. They try and come back to B. There was still enough presence there from Monte for them to be able to lock it down. Flash from Demka helping. Even though Bro went down initially towards the site, Demka just hangs around, keeps them in decent enough position. It was all about this retake. Really good adjustment from SDY. So at least a second round confirmed for Monte. Whatever happens, it's not going to be a good half for them, but the best they can do is 3. And they find at least the third CT round here. Demka aggressive again, peeking behind the molly. Hard to see players sometimes behind those Molotovs in CSGO. Hasn't been an issue in the other fights for Complexity, though. They're already up by 2 players here.
Speaking of 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, app 730 in Steam has just been renamed Counter-Strike 2. Oh. Things are actually happening.
There's a tweet as well, which I'm going to be watching at halftime, that's for sure.
That's just around the corner. Sumdayang will be the last one to drop. Most likely in this round, as he's got 4 more people to find. Long night for Monte and Complexity. Getting longer as well, with everything lacking for Monte in this half. We head to a break. Go check Twitter. See you on the other side.
And you know he be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pine's ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the 8th. She ain't ready for the 8th. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pine's ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the 8th. She ain't ready for the 8th. Mad as savage in me back and I'm back in it happening, ready to blow. I remember doing deeds with Deji from the street, they left me on my own. Monte asking me about how I got the P, I told her leave it, mum and grow. Then they're ringing off my phone. Then they're ringing off my phone. Times change, but mine's made up. I ain't got line patience, tried then, don't like bait. Just come close, but I swear that. Went ghost with a hair pack, never boast loud. Get your better whack to my condo where I birth tracks with a gang. Catch that for the gram, snap that for the man. These dudes do the most, no money in the hand. I ain't never had to feel away. Rhyme steady and they feel the way. Occupation make it either way. Never worry cause I can. Back chat from the whack gang. Took charge when they sack man. Passport when a milestone. Make space when the bags land. This must be a daydream. Max got me the mad plan. My team never lied on. Due a visit from the facts man. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pine's ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the 8th. She ain't ready for the 8th. He be riding on the wave. I ain't got a lot to say. Mine's heavy, give me space. Pine's ready, let me blaze. Spend money, what a waste. Times money, money pays. You ain't ready for the 8th. She ain't ready for the 8th. Fake clothes, same watch, fake crepe, same fuck. Bait squad, say lots, but flop. Ain't what I'm on, aim up. Don't stop, we beat leveling. Proceeds increase heavily. Don't need this man's energy. I be the one, beat the one. I don't make a song to make a song. And the vibe is right. The mic will let me onto the signs. I light a bite and spit the strong in the line. Pick me first before I'm gone. I am straight sicker with the wordplay. Syllable spinner, don't fidget when I burst straight. Minimal talk when I work late. Fuck what you think about my work rate. Celebrate wins like a birthday. This is 3-6, got a mean list of the tracks. You man busy sleeping when I brainstorm as a plan. Link handy on the underground.
Counter-Strike 2 has launched. It is live. The game has changed. The updates throughout 5.2 5.72 gigabytes. Go get your updates, but make sure you're watching this match. Maybe the skins will reappear. Who knows what's going to happen now? It's a whole new world. I couldn't help myself. I don't apologize, actually. I'm not sorry at all. Let's see if Monte can get more rounds, as they started this half with only 2 after getting battered by Complexity, a team who were seeking revenge after getting battered by Monte in the map prior. Revenge they have got, but they still need to close this one out. Griff standing on the shoulders of giants. Get the first, hallzerk with the second. Look at these taps from hallzerk. That is a brief round. We're not going to be here for long at all, are we?
hallzerk sitting there like, hey, maybe the P2000 is my future. Not bad. Multi struggled a lot with the P2000 on their pistol, but no problem for Complexity. Every now and then, I think it's worth switching to the P2000. Wait, Floppy's got a USP.
Ooh, the skins must be back.
Oh, they are.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Hang on.
That's
they
not
might want to
fair.
pause this.
You can't have a silence them for after Monte had to play with the troll weapons. That's not
Imagine.
fair. Come on now. We gotta make it fair. Although maybe they don't care because of the score. If I was Monte, I'd be just carry on, like whatever.
Yeah, low key. Either way, quick tech pause. Try and get this sorted. But it does seem like Complexity will almost certainly be taking this map at this point. Plenty of play coming up at Pro League. Got more games coming tomorrow as well. Some of the big dogs getting entered into the bracket. The teams that won their group and went straight to the quarterfinals. Winner of this game has to play Vitality. And Complexity already had to play G2 earlier in their group. Came close in that one, but lost it. Leach is crossing his fingers.
Just go FAMAS. FAMAS was in the game, right? Use the FAMAS. Job done. FAMAS and auto sniper. Don't speak, headsets are off, they might hear us.
Imagine.
I wonder what other... Is there like a change log or something? They must have updated like Counter-Strike stuff since the last update. Because there are lots of things that needed updating. And I want to know what they have done.
Yeah, I'd love to know too, actually. Got to assume there will be some changes.
Oh, headsets are going back on again. This is good news. New music kit and badge when launching is here. I'm sure there's lots of new things. New audio settings. Gonna go and have a quick look while whatever's happening is happening.
You already got it updated?
Yeah, man. I'm in the office. I'm in the Face It Towers in central London. I've got super fast internet out here.
I paused the download because I was worried I'd start lagging. Now
I was willing to lag. I was willing to lag.
Screw it, I'll have a lag. Why the hell not?
Get a bit of lag going on.
Looks like Alicia's trying to get back on the server. Should it be sorted ASAP?
Oh, global offensive badge.
Time.
That's cute. It's got a bit of follow action. Nice. Yeah, nice. Why isn't it?
I'm wondering.
It's a gold badge though. Why isn't it diamonds? Why more gold badges? It was enough failing at the recent majors. I want diamond badges, not gold badges.
I do wonder if in the future, for like April Fools, do they just roll it back to CSGO just for one day? It'd be quite fun, especially if we've got new players who've never played it.
Must be some kind of command line to CSGO from CS2.
I hope so.
All the skins are back then, and the Silence M4 has disappeared, so I think they're just going to buy around it. Unless they have gone in and changed their settings, who knows. Anyway, here we are. No, they fixed it. They've changed all their pistols. They've all got P2000s. Respect. Wow, Liege is using a skin. All right, 14-2 then. Monte have opted for the Force Spy. And one of their players is gone. Warrior has not been enjoying himself in this game of Overpass. You know what? This has gone on for so long. I don't remember what the last map is. Anubis, right? Anubis.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, that should be a great map, actually.
Yeah.
With these teams very good on Anubis. I am assuming we're going to get there, which I think is fair at this point. Oh, JT. The FAMAS isn't as bad as people say it is. It's DY doing what he can, but a 1-on-3 does not look winnable right now. Maybe it looks a little more winnable now. But he's still low on health here.
"33 seconds. One could hold Monster. Oh! Oh my god, that was getting very, very hairy. Indeed, Elijah's side. That was pretty crazy with that Desert Eagle. But game point is here for complexity either way.
The map looking more and more likely. And yeah, I think it's fair to say that Monte just haven't really shown up on this one. And, you know, maybe that's okay as long as they can warm up for that third map. But this is one of the biggest stops we've seen at Pro League so far. Class B might be the call for Monte. Try and get a fast round win. Complexity ready here on the hold. Not ready. JT stared at the wall, playing anti-flash. Didn't realize they were in. And so Monte get around. Oh, Warrior's having a terrible time.
He is. But this is surely a round for Monte. Not done until it's done. hallzerk and Elige going for it though. Big flash for Elige to swing, but no one is there. 2-on-3. They've got smokes. They've got an incendiary, which is deployed as well. They have ways to isolate these fights. All right then, a combined 14 HP. And with that, they will disengage and hold on to the rest. Not going to be sloppy about this with their lead, which I respect. They're both in the reds. So hold on to these rifles for the next round.
Time to save. Gave it a good go, though. Honestly, I think a lot of players would have just literally saved immediately. So credit to hallzerk and Elige for doing what they can. Yeah, just the anti-flash not working out. Eric Barrels can't get anything done either. A very quick sight take from Monte. So they stay in this map, at least for now. Have to be one hell of a comeback. Still a Force Spy there for complexity. Around those two saved weapons. Elige plopping down a smoke. Won't play behind it though. It's giving Monte something to think about. Meanwhile, Elige out on long gets caught in the open, and he was the only player on this side of the map. So looking good for Monte right now. Complexity are going to have to adjust their setup.
Bunching together. Monte bunching their frags together, cleaning house once again. We'll see what Floppy can do about this. MP9 no defuse kit. Man like Floppy, Flopzilla. There's a thread on Reddit. Someone said, so is there actually anything new? The state of CS2 was really poor and no way as good as CSGO. Have they actually made any fixes in this release? I can't find patch notes anywhere. Someone replied, not my problem. I love that they took the time out to just grief. and continue with their day.
Yeah. Wow, Monte, listen. Now they've got their skins back.
Who knows what could happen?
Cooking. Who the hell knows? Maybe
Anything's
that was the
possible
answer
now.
the whole damn time. Oh, look, there's the knife for Floppy. It's got to feel good, having the karambit back in your hand. Much in this round for Complexity, though. Might as well just admire that knife, really. Though Floppy is the one man with the MP9. E-stack. Demka's going to walk into it. This is a bit risky. AK will be dropped and probably recovered by Complexity. I think that may be enough info for Monte to realize A is free.
They'd love to hold on to this AK-47. How much do they invest in chasing this round? The lack of bomb plant invites them to get closer. Just need to focus on winning that one round. AK's been lost. I think I might try and save the AK here, like before that push came through. Because you just need the one round, that AK could be the difference maker. But not in this case. Go on.
Not today. Maybe this next round will be the one for Complexity without the AK, though. They should have M4s. Said that, it is the M4A4s they obviously have to go for. They can afford all of them. The kit's in play for Complexity. But keeping in mind if that bomb goes down. See that door getting naded off early. No one there from Complexity to actually watch Connector, though, so Krasnow will sneak up, and Elige not ready. The timing goes against him there. Monte with a man advantage.
Not done with this game just yet, are Monte. Footsteps coming some to hallzerk's way. SDY on long, catching hallzerk. Dwindling the numbers of Complexity, but they're being active, they're being proactive. It'll be an interesting situation towards A. That bomb waits by Monster. SDY caught lurking. That's surely the green light towards that B bomb site. They start creeping now as JT wonders about short, but Monster is where the big threat is, looking to transfer. Has he done enough? Down to a 2-on-2. This could be the round for Complexity to take it to Anubis. Again, they've got the util. Warrior's got a good angle, though. Can they find an angle for him, or does Grim need to take one for the president? Seems to be the latter. I don't think Floppy was seen at all. No kit for him, but an incendiary and a smoke. He's nothing short B. Plenty of clues in this alone. This is costing much time, though. Maybe he goes for the kills, make it expensive for them. Not much else to do, really. Maybe another time. I guess he's a silenced rifle player. There's probably some amusement. Yeah.
Did we know?
There's probably some amusement in that. No judgment whatsoever. We have bizarre conditions for this game.
Ah, well, timeout taken then by Complexity. Shake that one off, have a little laugh, and get back focused. Lige looking pretty animated right now, as is Grim. To make sure they get this one over the line. And by pistols into this upcoming round. It will have to be the half fight. Close round as well. Complexity really could have took the map win here, but Credit to Monte, continue the grind back. That was a good angle from Warwick. Oh, very cheeky. The jump back does just enough. There you go. Something for Monte to smile about. And a second tactical timeout for Complexity. Now Coach TC doing the talking.
One round, boys. Just the one round. The Nova is coming out. All right, then. I just hope that they have all the money and no shortcomings in their buy rounds. No shortcomings whatsoever. Every tool they need. So let's see then. $1,300 appears to be the base money. That's required for the CT side. I love the rise in the shotguns. I used to have the Nova. Now I have the Nova Speed, although I did break it. For competition shooting, it's got a wider, more open port for quad loading. Nice charging handle. My buddy I'm going sort of shotgun competition to in Wales with, it will be using the Nova Speed. Pump action, I'll be using the M2 Speed, semi-automatic. I can't deal with the extra brain processing of the pump just yet. Still a fledgling bird trying to fly, if you will.
You'll get there. You all know the Nova, you know, CSGO gun must be the most hardcore. And not much here for Complexity, unfortunately. But for Monte, climb continues. 7 rounds, still a long, long way to go. As you said, this is the round that Complexity saved for here. hallzerk made sure he has that. Oh, the Liege might be missing a couple of nades, but not a massive issue in the grand scheme of things. Grim actually has to go to a FAMAS as well. He wanted that one kit for the team, which could be important. Didn't get a kit in the prior round, where they had to go for the 2-on-2 retake. Made it very difficult for Floppy. Krasno again moving up through connector quickly. We saw this fight previously, and Krasno wins it against the Liege again.
What is happening? No one can win anymore. Monte are just getting casual kills across the map. And there's no response for Complexity. No response from Complexity. Oh my god. Well, it's Bro, so it's pretty much, as young as he is, it's pretty much expected at this point that Bro is gonna make plays like that. Why does Grim have a FAMAS? Okay, he's got an AK-47 now.
So I'm not going to say that this comeback is going to happen, right? You would have to be wild, crazy to say that. But against G2, Complexity had a 15-10 lead on Inferno in the group stage. They couldn't close that map. It went to overtime, and then they lost the series. Complexity have had some issues closing maps in the past, but I mean, this lead was so big that it almost feels impossible for them to not be able to close this one.
You guys ready for that new AWP sound? It's like a camera lens.
Oh, scoping it?
Going back and forth. Yeah, electric camera lens.
Right. I thought you were saying when you shot, and I was like, that's a terrible impression. The AWP shooting.
Well, this is kind of feeling a bit Bizarro land at the moment, if I may say so. Why has he got a FAMAS?
Yeah, they didn't actually save enough money to get a proper full buy, surprisingly.
That's what I was wondering. Like, they have got maximum loss bonus. So Going to be looking at their next buy with very judgy eyes. The Liege down to 1450 this time. It was 1300 last time. And just like nothing to show for it. Monte straight in there. Maybe some 5-7s and a little utility. Try to put Monte in an awkward position. This is like stat padding at the moment.
Shot a leash. Ooh, anti-tag as well. Another kill. They're not going to win this round. I guess maybe clawing a bit of money back with those kills might actually make sure they can get a proper full buy here. This was 15-2 at one point. It is now 15-9.
I need to see the buy. I want to see the buy.
I think they're good this time. And then the one player that maybe bought a bit too much was a leash, but then he got those 2 kills. Okay, I mean, they don't have a kit somehow.
They have no kit, and Grim doesn't have enough money for full grenades with the Orc. Like, why? You have 1 round to win. You have no defuse kit, and you can't buy full nades. What is happening?
How much it's annoying you.
They're smarter
Normally
than this,
I'd be
though.
like you, but for
like,
some reason I just find it funny.
What is the purpose of this? Like, why are you handicapping yourself?
Oh, hallzerk peeks into Waro. It's 2-man advantage for Monte. It's just these rounds are going so quickly. There's a lineup for Grim. Maybe that can be the game changer in this round. It's brought it back to even numbers. And Waro does not want to commit with that bomb, so round back in the balance.
One minute on the clock. Grim's with the scope on the Orc as well. Surely he's invited to go for a deeper peek into the hands of Waro. At some point, I feel like it's inevitable that it comes. I could be wrong. Spotted now. Tight angles. That just might be the kills that win this for complexity. The fuse kits be damned. Ooh. Then again, Waro's got something to say about this. Floppy been moving quietly the whole time. As Waro really comes from B. Moving around the dice now as Floppy wonders. He's missed a shot. No, Waro can't go back with the deagle. And complexity will put Monte out of their misery. Some dodgy buys on the CT side, but they get it done anyway.